Letter 14. Learning to sit with yourself. Dear Ada, one of the quietest but most powerful skills you will ever learn is this: to sit with yourself. Not with distractions, not with noise, not with constant motion, not with the comfort of the familiar, but with you. Alone, still, present, unescaped. This may sound simple, even obvious, but most people spend their entire lives avoiding it. They fill their days with screens, with chatter, with plans, with noise, with anything that keeps them from hearing the one voice they cannot outrun, the voice inside themselves. To sit with yourself, truly sit, is to meet the parts of you that are quieter than desire but louder than distraction. It is to learn your own mind, to become familiar with your inner weather, to understand what you feel before you act it out, to notice your patterns before they make your choices for you. Aida, this is the foundation of emotional maturity. Why sitting with yourself feels uncomfortable at first? Because silence reveals truths that noise covers. You begin to hear your loneliness, your restlessness, your disappointments, your hopes, your fears, your untold stories, your unresolved attachments, your buried desires, your intuition. Sitting with yourself is like turning on a light in a room you haven't entered in years. At first you see dust, you see clutter, you see things you've avoided, you see things you've outgrown, you see things that need tending. But then, slowly, you begin to see something else. You see yourself, not the persona you present, not the image you maintain, not the roles you play. You see the unfiltered truth of who you are. And that truth is where your life really begins. Most people fear this moment. You don't have to. Because here's the secret. You can sit with anything as long as you don't abandon yourself. A feeling is not a threat. A memory is not a verdict. A fear is not a future. A longing is not a command. A thought is not your identity. You can observe all of it without drowning in any of it. This is what self-possession looks like from the inside. What happens when you learn to sit with yourself? Your reactions soften, your impulses quiet, your clarity increases, your anxiety loosens its grip, your relationships improve, your self-trust strengthens, your inner voice becomes clearer, your choices become more aligned. Stillness is not weakness. Stillness is power. The ability to be with yourself in silence becomes the ability to move through the world with steadiness. A practice for you: set a timer for 2 minutes. Sit, breathe, no phone, no soundtrack, no goal, no fixing, just presence. 2 minutes is enough. Do not strive, do not judge, do not force anything to happen. You are simply learning to remain with yourself, the way you would remain with a friend. Over time, 2 minutes will grow into 5, then 10, then longer if you want it. But even 2 minutes will begin changing your life. Because in those 2 minutes, you return to the one place the world cannot move: your center. Ada, this is how you become unshakable. Most people look strong on the outside, but collapse internally at the slightest disruption. Strength that depends on circumstances is fragile. Strength that depends on company is unstable. Strength that depends on approval is brittle. But strength built on the ability to sit with yourself, to feel, to listen, to endure, to breathe, is the kind of strength that lasts a lifetime. Learn this skill while you're young, and you will never fear solitude. You will never fear yourself. You will never fear stillness. And that, Ada, is a freedom many never find. A friend on the road ahead.